finally got something I've been waiting for a while. It is a wide angle lens. So I can make this wider. You'll be able to see my hands. Oh wow, dude. Look at that. Super wide. I like that.
Oh, look at me go. 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 Look at me go. Look at me go. What's that, buddy?
Get in here.
Buddy. Hello. Hello. What's up, Betsy?
Look, Jesse's here. He's here to hang out with us. Are you excited?
I feel like God is asking me to not make like a major life goal right now.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I constantly am making big lofty goals and be like, yes, if I do this, then people will love me. And God's like, bro, you're already loved. You don't need to prove that. And so I think right now what I'm just going to focus in on is just paying off my debt. It's not like a glamorous goal. It's not an exciting goal, but
it's good. It's hard.
An important goal.
It's hard to do.
But it's like, now that like I'm not like worried about like, oh, what's the next thing I got to do? Dude, just so much peace in my heart, because it's like I don't have to worry about anything right now.
Yeah.
I have one simple goal, and it's just going to take time.
You have no big commitments other than work.
I don't have to prove anything or like make progress. I can just paying off debt. Just hanging out. I know, everything's so big and it's scary. It's a scary world.
Oh, jeez.
Yes.
You're raking over there?
Can you not video me doing it?
It just...
Dude, it's so good.
My field of vision is so big now.
So big. It's like a blimp.
Yeah.
Dude, did you see that video of the Amazon blimp, like the blowing drone?
Oh yeah, I don't think it was. They said it wasn't real, but
it wasn't.
It's definitely gonna happen though.
Oh yeah.
He would have definitely ran into me, bro.
Risk you gotta take, bro.
Jesse, what are we doing?
Yo, is that risk you gotta take,
We're getting some of that Bench Street coffee. It's gonna be a good time.
Look at that zoom.
Look at that.
Look at that phone, bro. Yo, they professionals here.
Take that first sip.
Take that first sip. Look, I'm like afraid to touch it. It looks so good. Oh my gosh, that's good. I had them put maple syrup in there. Ooh. Maple syrup, and I did oat milk because it has the same consistency. Well, not the same, but it's a similar consistency to like regular milk, but there's no dairy, which is good for my body. And oats don't have a very strong flavor, so it doesn't really impact the flavor of the coffee. And then throw a little cinnamon, kind of spice it up, and it is delightful. And of course, there's a shot of espresso in the bottom. So.
Oh, yeah. The more you know. Oh yeah.
Yo, what's up,
Jesse, what are we up to today?
Dude, so we're walking around Kent, Ohio. This is a really interesting town because it's a college town, but it has this really awesome historic feel. So we just got back from Bent Tree Coffee, probably the best coffee shop in Kent, Ohio, that I've personally been to.
Hands down.
Disclaimer, I've not been here more than just a handful of times. This cat lives here, so, he's experienced a lot, but love it. So now we're just kind of walking around town, and yeah, we're just gonna show you guys a little bit of what this town has to offer.
Oh yeah. Good times, good rhymes.
I can't tell you how many times we referenced that record.
Oh yeah, dude.
This dude's a rapper. If you haven't checked out our album, Californiaddict, just pause this video. We'll put a link in the description below. Listen to it, it'll change your life. But this guy, his first record was called Good Times, Good Rhymes. I was not a part of it, but it's still a great record. You need to listen to it.
It was good times, good rhymes. Jesse, what is the first thing that you kind of notice about Kent?
other than that it's a college town?
Well, I would say I love the. That's a good question. I feel like upon entering, there's just an energy here. There just seems to be a good vibe. There seems to be a lot of creativity. You can see there's different like murals, and obviously there's a lot of cool scenery around here. There is a more younger population around here, which is kind of cool. You know, not that we're super young by any stretch, but we're also still not old either. So that's kind of cool. I like the difference between like the newer buildings that they have here are kind of more trendy places to check out, which is great. But there's still kind of the more old school things like the coffee shops, the old school like bookstores, record stores. I mean, Woodsy's is a Kent classic. If you're a musician and you're in the area, you gotta check out Woodsy's. It's like the music shop to check out. It's great. Yeah, there's just a lot I feel like that's going on here, despite the size of the town. It's a small town, but I feel like there's a lot's happening. This is being active foot traffic as well here in like the downtown area. A lot of people are walking around, which is great. I love that. You know, where we hail in Canton, not a whole lot of foot traffic.
Yeah, that's true.
And when there is, you kind of like feel kind of weird, like why is everybody out walking around right now?
Yeah, Canton's just so spread out too.
Exactly. Yeah,
like Kent's pretty, you know, the campus is super close to downtown, and you can walk or Uber wherever you need to go. What's the line?
Quelque chose avant le travail.
Is that French?
Yeah, it means before.
Nice. Do you want to see what's in that Easter egg?
I don't know which was
What's in there? Is there anything interesting?
Let's see.
It's trash. Found this wristband in a squirrel.
Found a wristband in a squirrel.
What does it say? Modern music, live theater, Thrive presents. Do you want to check it out? What if I did like Easter eggs, but I put random stuff in there? And I put a vlog up, and people have to go find them and like take a video of them finding.
Dude, that'd be a great way.
That's a great idea.
To like interact.
I think I might do that. That's dude.
Dude, because you can post like on your Instagram stories. People will follow your Instagram account.
Yeah.
Like, yo, check it, putting a video, and making.
I'll be like, look, I'll put money in there. I'll put random. Oh, dude. We just hatched an idea.
He says, yes, have you seen a taco? I seem to have misplaced it. No. Okay, thanks.
So I got a fun story for you, man. When I was a kid, we used to do Easter egg hunts every Easter at my cousin's house. And they would put money in them. Like they would put like dollar bills and coins, and they would hide them all over the yard. Like I was probably like 5 or 6 maybe. And it was the first time I got to do it. So I went out. Everybody, you know, they say, everybody go. So we go out, and I find one, and I shake it, and there's no sound to it. So I open it, and it was empty. So I assumed that all the empty eggs had nothing in them. They were just like fake. They weren't, there was nothing in them. And so I went around and I shook every single one. If it didn't make a noise, I just put it back on the ground. So at the end of the Easter egg hunt, all my cousins were like looking through their eggs, and they were counting up their money, and some of them had like $50 or $60. Like they were getting some money, man. And all I did was collect the ones with change. So I only had like $15. And my mom was like, why did you only get the ones with coins? And I was like, well, I opened one and it didn't have anything in it. So I assumed all the ones that didn't make noise had nothing in it, but they had dollar bills. So, oh man.
Missed out.
I was pretty stupid as a kid.
Just when you thought one color wasn't enough. Like,
Cause you're gonna go to the record store, you're gonna give them all your money. The radios play what they want you to hear. They'll out with me all night. The record company's gonna give you lots of money, and everything's gonna be alright.
And then I saw the license plate, and it was you.
Oh no.
What did you do?
Oh, frick, get down.
no!
This is terrible.
What are you doing here? Oh,
Just went for a drive. Oh yeah.
just a little drive.
Half drive.
Is that your mom?
Dog. Yeah. So
This is a lot more people than we expected.
I think that
To
we'll
be walking.
Going.
The whole crew keeps
The
rolling.
Doggy Walkathon 2019.
Yeah. For the cure. Mr. Brick running and stuff. Peeing on stuff.
2 part-time people.
Where's Leonora?